Hey, what's up everyone? How y'all doing? It's me, Danny Lightning. I'm here with Maxthegamer. Sorry we started a couple of minutes late. We were in there talking about something and I was like, hey, it's time to start this thing. So now we're ready to rock and roll, guys. Now we're ready to rock and roll. So I think one of the first things we want to talk about now is Pro League Showdown is here for everybody. Now I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a little disappointed with it. I didn't really think I was gonna love it, but I really don't like where it's going so far. So I'm here with Max. Everybody say what's up to Max.
What's up? What's up? It's 102 degrees. I am melting.
That's no fun. You got that you got some air conditioning or what?
Yeah, I got air conditioning, except it never reaches the room that I stream from.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it's got to be 80 degrees in here.
Get a fan or something. I don't know.
I have a fan blowing.
It's 78. Even okay, my room where I'm at, for some reason, it's warmer than the rest of the house, so it's usually 78 to 80 in my room. Like, it's not so bad because the air conditioning does come on, and it's like it comes on every 20 minutes or something, and that nice cool air. So it's kind of like a cool 80. It's not 80 like it is outside. Plus, I have one of those little Vornado fans that goes and it circulates the air, so it doesn't feel so bad. All right, we got Alex BK. What's up, Clavia? How's it going? We got Ram, I think. Very cool. Bosco, what's up, buddy? Mojo Moto Man in the house. We got Thomas Quebec R98. Hello, hello. Who else we got here today? We got Like Mikasa. Hello, hello. Trent, what's up?
Yeah, we got Bosco in the house. L33, Mountaintop Giver. Uncle Broken Down Beamer, R98, who's now part of Team X Racing. Yes, representing. Yeah, we got a lot of guys here today. A lot of familiar names. Trenton Winters, GNX Love. All right, No Legs.
Yeah. Cool to see you guys today.
Really and Dutech. Sorry, I hope I didn't mispronounce that. New to the channel, welcome.
Yeah, very cool. Nice to see you. We like new people. Oh, we got Tracy Flowers in the house. What's up, Tracy?
All right, Peter Jung asked the question already. How do I get Blue Elite parts as a poor man? Well, you know, I thought about that question before too. Your best bet is to participate in Showdown with whatever you got and try to squeeze out enough races to get to those blue parts. The Elite Tuners map stuff gives out quite a bit too. If you're good at managing it, you could probably get that slowly but surely. And you can also transfer transform. That's the word I was looking for. Green tokens to blue every day. So you can do it a little bit at a time that way too.
What's up, Sin Snips? We got Sin Snips in the house.
Sin Snips,
Ashley,
Thomas
Andy
Quebec.
Style.
We got some moderators here.
Will the Tier 4 Vanquish beat Tempest 1?
Absolutely. I think I got a video on that too. Beating Tempest 1 and 2 with the Tier 4 Vanquish. But you got to get it upgraded enough.
I don't think it'll do 3, but it'll do the first 2 with enough upgrades.
Oh, it won't touch 3, no. But it'll do the sprints. It will do the sprints. Just not the time or the, barely do the time, and it won't do the speed traps.
So it looks like a Clavia's crew is looking for somebody named Demolition. So if you guys need a crew, check that out. He says 700,000 minimum, I believe, on that. And then he had the line app there. So yeah, you guys might want to check that out if you need a crew. Prophecy Night. I keep getting 1 stars. Right? Yeah, that's normal, unfortunately.
One of my neighbors decided to start playing this game. So he was in my house and we were talking about it. And I realized how easy the new guys have it compared to us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In literally 20 minutes. Now, he was already level 3. Okay, he was rank 3. We went into my basement. We were at my basement just messing with the game. In 20 minutes, because of elite tuners, because of whatever else you get for free right now, he literally got everything from tier 1 to 5 ready to go. You know, car-wise, not upgrade-wise, but car-wise.
Yeah.
It took me weeks to get those cars.
Oh, man, it took me a couple months.
I mean, he's ready for shacks as long as he has the cash. But guess what? I made for him because they give you a free introduction to Pro League Showdown, and they give you a car to do it. I made like 300,000 cash in 20 minutes playing that. So
nice.
For a beginner, that's like somebody literally giving you 10 ranks worth of money. So crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was
and
so hard to get game cash. When we started, it was so hard to get game cash.
Oh, it was obnoxious, man. I remember trying to build that GTI, and no, not 300 mil, 300K. Okay, let's not get crazy here. But I remember trying to build that GTI for like 10,000 cash upgrade. I had to grind that stupid regulation race for 30 races. I took him to my basement, man. The secret hideout, the man cave. I got a bar down there. We were drinking alcohol and driving drunk. You know how it is. But yeah, it was great. It was great. So
not in real life, of course, guys.
Yeah, imagine 300 mil in 30 minutes or 20 minutes. That'd be great, right? We all be building cars like crazy then. But yeah, this game and its stingy cash output. Anyway.
Ram said, Danny, I got Angel's car. Congrats. That's awesome.
Angel's car, one of my favorite tier 1s to use for everything.
It is a really cool car. Uncle Broken Down says, how many stage 6 does he need on the LFA to beat the Duality Cup?
How much, what?
Stage 6 on the LFA to beat the Duality? I got to turn you up a little bit, Max. Hold on.
Oh, you mean the regular Duality? Well, it's not that many, I think, for the regular Duality, but for the Evolution Cup, you're going to need pretty much all of them.
Evo Cups are always crazy.
Yeah.
Most Evo Cups, you do almost have to have the car maxed. I've seen one or two that were actually really easy, but most of the time you need to have it maxed or close. But the Duality, usually that doesn't seem like too much when I've done them.
Duality, I think usually 1 or 2 decent stage 6s pretty much guarantees you make it. And if you lock the Lexus in for the first lock-in instead of second, you miss out on some epic fusions. But the races are easier. Or if you do it the other way, you got to get the Lexus more upgraded, but you get epic fusions. So it's your call which way you want to lock them in. That Mercedes Black Series, most people have it maxed anyway. So it's, that's been around forever.
So the Pro Leagues is really weird, guys. I can't even figure out how to get to where you choose your car. It doesn't make sense. Now.
That's the start.
There should be a tab here, like the regular Showdown has. But once you get in here, you got to hit Race Now. Then once you hit that, then you can see the other list of prizes and whatnot. I don't really like how this is set up, to tell you the truth. But yeah, look, just to get 500 of these tokens, you have to get 2,700 trophies. There's some at 23. There's some at 21. At 1,700, which I hardly ever reach, I get 50 tokens. 25 at 1,200, so I might be lucky to hit 25 of these tokens, really. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Well, I mean, the advantage with this is, and what they're not showing you is, you do get SP rewards, right? I don't know if you can look at that in some place, but basically, if you earn SP points far enough, you will, there we go, SP rewards. Well, that's trophy rewards. So if you get enough SP points, each time you get to a certain point, click on that SP. That may be the one to tell you. It's the third. No, go down.
There we go.
The tab. There you go. There you go. So these are the participation rewards, essentially. They replace your old race so many race, get participation thing. Okay, but notice it only goes to a certain amount, and then after that, it's a repetitive reward for every so many points. And it's usually nothing other than cash in the past. I don't know if they improved that. I never get far enough nowadays to even see it, so I don't care. It used to only go up to like 3,000 points, and then it starts repeating. Now it goes up to 6,000 something points. And then after that, it repeats every 1,000 points or 500 points, whatever it is, depending on which league you're in.
Yeah, it's a weird system to me. So far, I don't care for it.
Well, I mean, click on the little box of gifts there on the right of the SP tab. Let's take a look at the league rewards. Okay, so you start off at rookie. Now you see these lovely 5 ticket, 100 keys, 20 blue, 500 green. You have to end the season in the top 6 to get that. If you do not end in the top 6, you get nothing. Okay, just so you know that. Not only do you get nothing, you also don't move to the next level. So you're stuck. Yeah, I know. Bosco, they demoted everybody. Like, yeah, you got the champion. Good for you. Now go to rookie. Now, if you don't progress, you don't have access to the potential of the next leagues either. So those who never finishes in top 6 in rookie will never get any tickets. So you will never get enough tickets to get those cars because you never get any tickets. And it used to be 180 tickets for one of the Purple Star cars. Now, naturally, they raised it to 200 to 300. So now you got to fight your way up to get there, basically. Remember, each of these level of league is 1 week. So you got to fight for a week, get 5 tickets. Move to the next week, get 10 tickets. Okay, move to the next week, get 15 tickets. So 13 week for the whole entire season. You got plenty of time.
So okay, we're going to have the same cars for the entire 13 weeks, correct?
13 weeks is... So each week you have a chance to progress to the next league level. You could be rookie for 13 weeks in a row and never get any rewards except for what's built into the SP and the showdown. Or each time you advance and you get the top 6, you actually get something. Obviously, it's 20-man groups, right? So you're going to be grouped with 20 other players, or 19 other players, and then it depends on how much they want to play against you. And also, the higher leagues have a thing called a promotion line, which is if you don't hit at least 1,000 or 2,000 SP within the season, you don't get promoted at all. Even if you're number 1 at 500 SP, you get no rewards. So Pro Leagues is basically eat, sleep, race Pro Leagues. That's what this is designed as. If you want to get to the top and you want to get those cars, forget about the rest of the game. Prep your system to never run out of battery and sit down and start grinding. That's what this is designed to be. So good luck to all. I've seen 50,000 point league rankings in the past. 50,000 points. Just so you understand what we're looking at.
It's pretty crazy.
Average is more around 10,000, but 10 to 15,000 points.
We got Asho Speed in here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. He's one of the guys that lets me use his account there to show you some of those videos on the max.cars and stuff. So I actually have a link to his channel and all of my videos. Asho's got a pretty cool channel there.
Yeah, all you guys have been crying about not having the Pro Leagues. Welcome to Showdown Hell. You're gonna enjoy it.
I liked it better before. So if you go into the showroom,
glad my main account didn't get it. I was not hurting about it.
If you go in the showroom, you can buy these tickets, but I can't figure out how many tickets I have. I don't see where it tells me how many tickets I have. There must be somewhere around here, but
if you click on trying to buy the car, it just tells you don't have enough tickets.
Yeah, look, here we go. Insignificant funds. I said that wrong, didn't I?
Look, that was the most expensive one to get during the showdown leagues that we had. Okay, so now notice the new car. Go to the C8R. I think that was still like 120 tickets, 150. So they've been jacking it up. Now look at the Expo, and it's like 200. And that Mercedes is 300 tickets. You know how long it's going to take you to get 300 tickets? You have to grind non-stop and get top 6 every week for a while to get all those tickets.
Yeah,
so,
MTN. I also notice I'm only getting about 5,000 some game cash per win with a tier 5 car. Max, does that ever go up?
Probably not. I don't remember. I actually never paid attention enough to the cash there because I don't use that to make cash. But someone who plays it all the time might be able to. I don't think it does. In fact, that's why that Bosco just said no, so probably not.
Well, that stinks. Bosco says I have 20 tickets. Now, thing is, I had more tickets. The game was giving out from regular showdowns. I'm positive they were giving out tickets from the regular showdowns to us who didn't have these. I guess those have all just disappeared, right? They're all gone.
I don't know. Hold on. Wait, I bought a car with it, so that's why I don't know. I spent it. I had 30 tickets. I was like, oh, I'm spending this. So I did it yesterday, actually. I don't know what prompted me to decide to spend it. It wasn't because this is coming. It's just like, I was looking at the Nissan. I go, hey, that's a pretty cool Nissan. I guess I'll spend the tickets. So
yeah, they stole all my tickets, I think.
Oh boy. You might still have it. It just may not show,
No, there's somewhere to tell. Like Bosco said, I had 20 tickets. There's somewhere in here where you can see your tickets. I forget where we found it, but look, I'm in 6th place.
Go to the prizes.
I'm in 6th place.
Go to prizes.
Wait, what was that? Oh no, that says earn
right.
20.
All the way to the right. Next to the SP. Yeah, it says balance 20 tickets on the left. You see it?
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had more than 20. I think I have been ripped off.
All right, but that account had the pro leagues, and the
now
account that didn't have the pro leagues. Let me see how many tickets I have.
Now, what I really don't like is it gave me a. Where's all the boost cars? I don't see it now. So earlier it said, hey, you can have a boost for free. And I said, cool, I'll do the boost. And then it told me now you can only use this car, this car, this car, this car, and this car for the next hour. And it was pretty much all the cars I have with 0 upgrades. So I was like, well, that freaking sucks. Now I can't even really get in here and play. Because
if you go all the way to the left, they should tell you what the boost cars are. It's the Artura, the S1.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the only 2.
These are the only ones that would let me use. I do have one of them upgraded, but it's much slower than my fastest car. So I was actually stuck using this car for several races, and it kept losing because it was slower than what I already had.
Well, so if you pick that, to the boost cars. The one boost car is going to be the Apex car for the event, and that's the Artura. And the other boost car is going to be some mediocre car that you likely might have upgraded. That's the basically bend over and take it car. You get a boost though, buddy. So, lose, but you get a 100% boost. So instead of 7 points, you get 14 points. Hey, you can't complain about that. So that's the way they see it.
Sin snips, buddy. Yeah, when I'm playing around on my screen, I can't read the messages at the same time, so he said it's like talking to his kids. He told me to do stuff and I didn't do it. But yeah, I've been using my 911 Turbo S because that's the fastest car that I have, and I don't know, the Pro Leagues is different, definitely weird. So far I'm just not liking it.
All right, Philip, hey, I'll tell you this. The second 20 races is harder, but it gives epic fusions during the duality. So your call is really going to be which car needs fusions more desperately, and if so, then you want to lock that one in second. But neither car is really fast enough. You're going to need to get into the 9s or high 8s to low 9s to make it through.
Yeah, I would always wait till somebody comes out with a really good video of a car before you guys went out and buy it and spend your resource on it, because some of those cars may be fast, they may have a good dyno time and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be good at whatever you need it to do. So
yeah, they're dust collectors.
You always want to find out exactly what the car does before you upgrade it, type of deal. So right now, see, a 5450, that's the most game cash. I mean, if I win a live race, I'm getting 1,300 game cash with one of these tier 5 cars. So, I mean, I'm not even getting half the, maybe about half for doing the showdowns. Now, I am getting a nice amount of RP from it.
You know why they did that, I think, is because once you get past 6,000 mark on the SP points, it's 25,000 cash a race. No, every 1,000 points. So we're giving it back to you if you play enough. So we're not going to give it to you up front. It's kind of what they're thinking. I'd rather go to live race and get 12,000 or 200,000.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
Maybe.
I'm probably going to go back to live racing and not really do too many of these showdowns. Maybe on a wild card or something, I'll come in here and run some showdowns just to get some really quick RP. But besides that, it's pretty much going to be lives for me, because it's just going to be way too much work to get the good prizes out of here.
Yeah, I mean, that Lexus, you know, how long do I swap with my 2 F1s? Well, so Nolex, to answer that question, they usually sit in the lobby for 2-3 hours at a time. And I think I will be swapping for about 15 minutes out of those 3 hours. That's usually how it works out. Because what I do is I get in lobby, then my dog calls me. I go over and take him for a walk. Then I come back, I swap 10 races, my wife needs something, I go out. I come back, I swap 3 races, my son needs something, I'm out. So that's how my swap works. Do I cap? Oh no, not even close. I make about 50,000 to 100,000 RP swapping, if that, all day. So that's what I do.
Everybody who's just tuning in, hello guys. Thank you all for coming out. Very cool to see all of you guys today. Nathaniel just popped in. No, I don't think, I've never capped either. Capping takes like, what, 6-8 hours a day?
Well, no, depending on the speed of your device. You could do it in an hour on a super fast device with the F1 on a 150 card. Which means if your team can at least run 150 card a few times a season, that's only 1 hour a day. And then on the 70 card, you definitely will cap in an hour and a half with the F1 on a fast device. So if they run 70 every day, it's an hour and a half a day.
That's probably not swapping either. Is that swapping, or is that...
Not just bashing another account until you win the points. Okay. Yep. Double that for swapping. So
with all the connection errors and problems like that, though, man, I'll tell you.
Fast device, no issues. Yeah, you gotta have that. And we're talking Apple fast, which means instant rechallenges, instantly going right back into the race. Yeah, you can definitely get. And if you're using a car that only does 6.5 seconds or 6.5, 7.5 or 6.9 seconds per race, it doesn't take that long to bang out 100 races. You know, you spend a lot of gold though.
Oh, no, comment. Yeah, you're right. I am driving this car wrong, aren't I? Thank you. I should always look these up before I start driving them. Even though this was like a car we just used, my memory's terrible sometimes.
I mean, capping just basically grinding through it. That's all. I mean, it really... Some people like capping simply because they're not really concentrating. They just... You know, all they're doing is the repetitive, okay, I challenge you, challenge, I challenge you, challenge. And as long as you sit there for 2-3 hours, you cap, and then you're done. Some of the crews that are really good at this, they'll have all their people in the same lobby real fast, and then everybody will help each other and get it done. So, you know, it's pretty, it's not, it depends on what you like. I mean, if you just like to make top points all the time, that's definitely doable.
My main issue with this is just the fact that it's not giving out as much game cash. I think it's going to be harder to get the elite tuner tokens, like the upgrade your elite cars. So I don't know. I mean, at least with live racing, you're getting more game cash, you're getting the respect points, and you're earning keys. So this is going to be kind of on the back burner for me. I've been doing more showdowns than anything for a while now, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back to live, honestly, guys.
So for the SVR, just a quick tip to you guys. The two best stage 6s to get to make it through the hell is Nitrous and Trans. Trans gives it a major jump in time, and Nitrous gives it a lovely jump in speed traps. Combined, those two should get you through the entire event. Okay, so that's what I'm going to put on my SVR coupe when I run it. I'm running it right now, actually, on my account. And I just locked in the SVR in the third lock-in. Now, my lock-in pattern, and I know people have been asking, is Mini Cooper, well, BMW, Mini Cooper, SVR, A110, and followed at the end by the Evora. None of the cars will have stage 6s except for the Jaguar, and maybe one on the A110 if it struggles. But the other two cars can be stage 5 only.
How long does it take to get the yellow token?
Far too long.
Oh man, that's very hard to answer, but yeah, a long time. It's gonna be grinding your butt off.
Yeah.
Grinding your butt off.
I mean, again, it gets 5 here and there, so to save up a few hundred takes a while, but the other problem is that it only gives you 500 and you cap out. Now, most of us struggle with the red or purple, whatever you want to call that one. And with that one being in short supply, you'll cap out the 500 gold before you get all your reds. And then you're wasting the gold tokens. So that's been my experience anyway.
Oh yeah, next Prestige Cup car. I think I already have it. I forget what it was. I was supposed to make a video.
ACR, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Dodge Viper ACR, guys. If you've been playing for a while, you've probably got 1 or 2 or 5 of those laying around.
It used to be a pretty rare car to get. It was a PC car before, it was an event car before, but it's a very old car, so it's nothing really outstanding nowadays. I mean, it's just one of those, it's okay to have. 5-star, but runs 14s kind of deal, or 12s. I think it max it runs 12s.
Felipe says, is the Tier 4 or the Tier 5 Viper ACR?
That's a good question. I thought it was a Tier 4 because the Tier 5 is the Aero package.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Tier 4. You know what? We'll go look here in just a second after this race. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Tier 4 as well.
Yeah.
Unless they told us the wrong car, but they didn't say anything but Viper ACR, so I'd assume it's the Tier 4 one.
Yeah. I see you, LOL. Alright.
LOL in the house. Oh, I got the win. Yes. Yeah, Sin Snips left us, guys. He ran away. Sin Snips ran away. He's in the top 50 crew now, and he says they're kicking some butts, so even though I hate to see him go, I mean, that's cool for him, right? I'm happy for him if he's having fun over there. Alright, so let's go check out the Viper ACR. I totally forgot. I think last season I forgot to make that video as well on what next season's car is. I'm slacking on that. That's one thing I often forget to do is make that video. Maybe I should do that at the beginning of the season or something. Alright, let me find all my Tier 4 cars. I got too many cars, guys. Alright, so we're going to find the Viper ACR in here. I know it's in here somewhere. No, that's the Viper GTS that I'm thinking of. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I have one. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the dealership and find it and see what it is exactly. I wonder if it is the Aero package. Maybe it is the Tier 5 car. We'll find out in just a minute. If this thing ever loads in, that is.
Comment, what lobby is that Supra beating the F1s in? Because it makes a difference which lobby you're talking about.
Okay,
That
Viper
one.
ACR is a tier 4 car.
Yep, 5-star, and don't get too excited because it's plenty slow compared to what we got nowadays.
Let me go back to my cars. I gotta find this thing. I should have this.
9.3?
I should have this. Nathan says there's a tier 5 ACR also. Maybe we left the dealership too soon. Let's go back in there and take a look.
Now, the tier 5 is called the Extreme Aero package, which is different. If they list it as only as Viper ACR, then it's going to be tier 4. Otherwise, they say Extreme Aero afterwards. That's the tier 5.
So there's the regular one. That one is the tier 4. And then there's the ACR Extreme Aero, which is a T5. Now, like Max said, that's probably not it because it didn't say Extreme Aero. It probably would have said that.
Yeah, usually they'll specify Extreme Aero with that tier 5 car.
Problem is, if I do have this, I don't think I have it upgraded. I hope I have this thing.
Yeah, I don't want
to spend keys on these Vipers, really. Is the Extreme Aero any good? Kinda.
Nope.
Kinda.
Nope.
Max says nope. I know some guys who used to love it for live racing.
Yeah, because
so I'm guessing it's
yeah,
you can down tune it and live race the crap out of it, but that opens up the whole can of worms of constantly being pushed into the other lobbies really fast and all that junk.
I did a old video. This is from 2-3 years ago with the Extreme Aero, and what it demonstrated was how you kill your car when you down tune it. And I used the Extreme Aero as the demonstration car because it can beat dyno by easily 2 seconds. So you run it hard once or twice, about 5-6 races, you're bumped. 5 more races, bumped again. 5 more races, bumped the third time. At that point, everybody's caught up to you with your down tune run time versus your dyno time. So I was dynoing something like 10 or 11, I can run 8s. And then by the time I'm done racing, everybody's doing like 9s with me, so it's no longer as good. All right, LOL, have a good one. FMD, I'm
later,
good.
buddy.
Welcome to the stream.
All right, so I have 2 Vipers. I got the GTS, and I think I had another GTS over here somewhere. Why do I have 2 of those? Where did that go?
They were giving them out for free at one point, so you might have gotten an extra one. And that snakeskin was the third one.
Oh, that one looks cooler, I guess.
Oh, so the Viper GTS was given out as a free car by Natural Motion during one of the American events, and it came out with 3 purple stars as a glitch. But it carries the same number of fusions as the gold star one, and it's still garbage.
So I do have this thing. Unfortunately, it's not upgraded at all.
Oh, so you have one. There you go.
Steven says, I am being ignored. Buddy, did you ask some sort of question? Let's see if we can find it.
The last comment I saw was, something about depression from the showdown and Tempest issues, but I don't think it was a question.
Yeah, the showdown is depressing.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of questions in here. So let's go through Someone says, how do we unlock the Mark IV? Are you talking about the Supra, buddy?
No, the Mark IV, he's talking about the GT40, I think. Oh, no, the Mark IV Supra? Oh.
I don't know what he's talking about, honestly.
Yeah, MK4 Supra. Yeah, he's talking about the Supra. Just gotta finish all the Elite Tuner stuff.
Yeah, you gotta finish all the Elite Tuner stuff, and I think get them all to 5 purple stars. Yep. And then you can get that thing. Slow losing racer, is the LFA and the Black Series worth pulling? Well,
if you like to have them in your garage, yes. If you want to actually use them beyond the event, no.
I didn't get to test the LFA in live racing, so I don't know how it does exactly, but yeah, the Black Series, I can say I didn't really like it too much.
Yeah, the LFA has no outstanding qualities. Nothing.
But unfortunately, most of these
Vipers... wing package doesn't have it either. So, like I said, if it's pretty, you can get it. You know, this game doesn't really have sounds, so it's not like it's going to sound good either. So you just get the visual, not the sound.
Matthew says, wow, there's a Daytona. That was actually a Fast and Furious car, I believe. Steven says, oh, more tier 5 cars. I'll never finish Tempest. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's nice getting tier 4 cars if they're good. What I don't like is getting a tier 4 car like this that's not good and then having to dump a bunch of resources into it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one isn't going to do much after the event either. Now, I used this ACR for restriction trials because it's, again, a dyno buster. You know, I set it to, like, really low evo or negative evo, and then whatever map tier 4 restriction is, I can run right through it with the Viper. So it does have some mileage on my end because of that.
Nolik says, how about the S1? I'm guessing you're asking if it's any good. I kind of remember the S1 being decent, but nothing too special.
Yeah,
what's your take on that one, Max?
It's now tunable. So nothing super special, but you can down tune it. It does all right. The new Purple Star Porsche is garbage. Good for the event. Outside of that, probably nothing.
Yeah, the snake skin was some sort of prize from an event of some sort. I can't really remember which one.
So here's the reality of these free, semi-free cars. The best one we got out of the European Series so far is that M4. That's a very decent tier 3. That Porsche, unfortunately, you'll need it for one of the events if you don't have the MC12, which is a paid car. Other than that, there's no real purpose for that car. It's there to kind of make you feel good. You got a nice car after, you know, an event. It's kind of like that Ford GT we got with the American Series. Sure, it looks great, but no, it's not anything great, and neither does it do anything special. So, best car from the newest update? Well, naturally, the F1 would be a nice car if you ever get fusions for it. And from my limited testing, I would say the Audi e-tron's a good car, and the McLaren 720S GT is a good car. And that's really, I mean, there was one more, but it's skipping my mind right now. But those are the cars I would go for. Oh, the Enzo, it's great. I love the Enzo because, you know, I wanted a Ferrari Enzo in the game forever, and they finally put it in. So I'm definitely gonna, you know, try to get that. So those are the cars I like. So,
what's up, Maichi? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, out of all the new cars, a lot of those are pretty fast. I don't think anyone's ever figured out the best shift pattern for all of them yet. So, as far as which one's going to be the very best out of everything new, we're going to have to wait a little while and see, because there's a lot of cars coming out.
Yeah. Philip, a T5 GT500 is not really that great for live racing. You might be able to find a setup for it that works, but I never really tested it that much because I didn't really easily find anything viable. But I've seen a few in live racing and I beat them, so it's, you know.
Yeah, I never really had any luck with that car in live.
Yeah, part with around 4 mil in real life and you can have an Enzo in your driveway. Nah, I parted with 1999 and got an Enzo model in my shelf, which is good enough. So that was fine by me. I got a 1/18 scale Enzo sitting on my shelf.
Purple Star Arthra shift pattern, please. Max, do you know how to drive that one? I haven't actually messed with that car yet.
I would say look up Zoocar because I can't. I actually have two Enzos. I have a cheap replica and a cheap replica. So I got like super cheap replica and just plain cheap replica. And I have one that's actually not so cheap replica. So I got like 3 semi-cheap replicas.
I think Zoocar does have a video out for that. He shows you guys
Zoocar
the fastest stage 6. Yeah. He makes good maxed out videos.
Yes, he does. Because most of its videos ultimately is running almost world record times. So basically, that's the optimal you're going to get.
I was going to post a video for the little BMW, and then I watched his video, and it says, hey, remove 3 fusion parts off the transmission. I said, dang, they found something more that I didn't have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they tend to find those little glitches in the way the program works.
I wonder how they figured that out.
When you're adding those fusions, you'll see that it says negative Evo. That's why they noticed that and probably just decided to leave them out and test it and then put them in and test it. And it turns out not having it is better. Because when I was adding fusions, I did see that. I was like, wait a minute, it's subtracting Evo, not adding it. What the hell? But you know, I didn't think that far ahead to really worry about it because I never raced a T3 in anything, so
yeah,
except for map.
But yeah, I've always wondered how they figure that out. You know what I mean? Those guys get the shift patterns down just perfect. I'm just like, man, that's crazy. Like I've only hit the world record times once or twice on any car. Most of the time I figure out a very similar shift pattern, but still can never hit the fastest times no matter what I do. Yeah, since Snips, capping daily would be rough.
Yeah, I'm too busy and lazy for that. So
I'm too lazy.
Yeah, that ain't happening. So that applies to anything I do that's not considered work. I work hard. But outside of work, I don't want to work hard. That's it. So, you know, that's the way I see things. I'll work hard because I get paid for my time and that's what I do. But once I get home and I'm doing like outside of work, just having fun kind of stuff, I don't want to work. If it feels like work, it's not gaming, I don't want to do it. Yeah, that F1 car has unique fusions. Good luck building it is right.
Yeah, I'll probably never get one of those, honestly. I don't expect to ever have that car.
You need a lot of fusions. Yeah, sorry, Danny, go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'll probably never have that car on my personal account, so I'm not really too worried about it there.
I have a theory that the 8,000 ticket mystery car is the F1, except it's a different number because there are 2 F1s in the game. We know that, Danny, because the content account shows it.
Yes.
So there's a number 77 and a number 44. One of them you win from the event. I think the reason they made an 8,000 ticket one is in case somebody played almost everything but didn't get to that car, you have a backup you can get using 8,000 tickets. Which I think is still going to be super hard to get that much, but you may be able to.
For sure.
You know, so you may get the 77 car instead of the 44 car.
I was
So-
really surprised they had 2 of them with different numbers on them. I was like, wow, that's different. Kind of
Yeah.
cool, though.
44 is not a good number for Chinese people. I'm not sure I want the 44 car.
Why is that?
What? Die and die? No, thank you.
Die
That's
and
the
die.
Deathmobile. Yeah, 4 and 4
What?
is to die and die in number in numerology. So
I've never heard that before, actually.
yeah, you ask any Chinese people, do you want a bunch of 4s on your license plates and your they're gonna say what? No, unless they don't care. Some of them don't care, but most of them do. You go to Chinatown, you're not going to see a lot of 4s on license plates. Yes, 7-time world champion. I know. I'm not saying he cares that it's 44, but Chinese people just don't want it on their car. That's all.
One thing, if you guys didn't realize this yet, where's this thing at? Where's the event hub? There we go. If you go into the Europe Series event hub and you go into the event shop, every day you can collect 25 free tokens, all right? So some of you guys may not realize this, but every day there's 25 more there. So when I log in, I already collected mine for this morning, but when I log back on tomorrow, bam, 25 more tokens. So make sure you guys are going in there and collecting those. Now I would assume more stuff is going to start showing up in here once those events go. So the ones you do have, I wouldn't go ahead and spend them yet, all right? Like I could go ahead and dump my 1,000 to get this, but there's probably going to be cars in here that you can buy and stuff like that, just like the last one had. So I would definitely save as many of these as you can and make sure you're collecting those free ones every day. All right, Steven says, Danny, when I finish Legends and get the F1, will I get the other F1? Well, not exactly. Not exactly. That other F1 is very hard to get. Let me try and remember how to get to the thing that shows you how to get it. If I go into the... What's this thing doing? It's not going to let me in there now? Huh.
Just go to dealership. You can look that car up and you can click on it. It'll tell you what you need. Okay. I think you need to elite like a ton of cars to get that one.
Yes, yes. I can't remember exactly which one, but there's a whole list of cars that you need to elite.
Like 7 legend cars is what your Clavia is saying.
Something like that, yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Go to McLaren. Oh, that's the Legends one.
Here we go.
There it is. LM. Yeah, so 0 out of 8. You need 8 Legends cars fully elite. And they have to be a specific 8, I think, not just any old 8.
There's something you can usually click on that lets you see which ones you need to do, but unfortunately, it's not letting me pull up the list here. I don't know why it wouldn't let me go into the Legends garage. Maybe I was clicking on the wrong thing with that. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. No, I don't think it's any 8 slow losing racer. I think there's a very specific list.
Yeah, it would be great. I don't mind, but because then you just do tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 cars. It'll be a lot quicker than you're leading a bunch of tier 5s.
I don't see why it's not letting me go into my Legends garage. Am I missing something? Shouldn't I just click on where it says Legends and go right into the garage? I don't get it. Do I need to be on a Legends car to make that happen, or what? I'm very confused here. Huh. I'm guessing this is a game glitch or something. Have you ever seen that before, Max?
Nope.
My game's broken, guys. My game is broken.
Well, you just can't get into Legends Garage at all?
Yeah, it just says keeps restoring. That's so strange. All right, let me try and find an actual Legends car and see if that will take me in there. Can't get in there that way. What the heck? Alright, so this game doesn't really like me right now. So let's click on the Legends car itself. Oh, 6 million says once you finish Legends, you can't access the garage anymore.
Really? That's not true. I'm accessing it right now.
It's not
And
letting
I have
me.
the F1.
Alright, Max, you want to switch over to your screen for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you can pull up the list there.
I think you
Are
might
you
need
ready?
a car being restored in there to get in there.
That's
So-
possible.
Yeah, that's what it is. See, Matic just said it too. You need to have a restore car.
Oh, Max
to
is
be in
racing
there.
somebody.
So I don't think I'm restoring a car right now, so I may not be able to get in this account either. I'm looking at another account that I have a car in there restoring, which is why I'm in there. But you don't get to see the OM in there, so I don't see how that's going to help us. That information's not in the garage.
Yeah, there's some way to pull up that list, but I just don't know where it's at. They change a lot of things around these days and make
Click the
things more of
studio.
a pain.
All right, let's click the studio. Let me find the studio.
So on your screen, I'm seeing you're racing the Green Hell event, Max.
Yeah, I was in the middle of that. I can jump out after I finish this relay.
You got a black A110. That looks cool.
Yep.
Clavia.
Oh, okay. So go to any legend car, click on Elite.
He's right.
Click on-
He's right.
Yep. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me jump back to my screen then. All right. Here we go. So where's the Legends V2 though? This one just says Legends V1.
Go to a V2 car. The Countach is one of them.
Oh, look, here it is. No, that's the GT40.
Those are the
So
V1
there's-
cars that you need to elite,
Yeah.
or can you elite?
If I elite every one of these cars on this list, then I'm going to get the GT40.
Correct.
All right, so let's find the list of the V2 cars. Which one did you say was V2, Max?
The
I have
Countach
no
is a
idea.
V2 car. You can go to Countach and look at that.
All right, let's find that thing. Let's find that thing. I know it's around here somewhere. It's hiding. I should actually
An
organize
SXR.
my.
That's a V2.
Is that one? I'm not sure where that is on my list either. I don't have that car upgraded or anything. Countach, where you at?
Or your F1.
Countach, Countach. I'm already so far past the F1. Alright, I don't know where the heck that is. Let's find the F1, guys. Sorry about this. I'm just wasn't expecting to go through all this junk here. The F1, here we go. Alright, let's try this one. See, I hate Legends, honestly. I don't like anything about Legends, so I've done my best to ignore it as much as possible. Oh, come on. This freaking game.
Buy our crap.
I click on the Legends deal and it takes me to that. You know what I mean? That gets old.
Of course it did.
All right, so
I need
you gotta.
to buy our crap.
So
right.
you gotta do all these cars right here in order to get this guy.
Can you scroll down? What's the bottom cars? It's a F1, Bugatti, Chevrolet, Honda 300, and Carrera GT, and Shelby 420. Actually, that list isn't too bad, except for the Carrera GT, which is a tier 5. If anything, I would think the V1 is harder, because that has more higher tier cars.
Yeah. Somebody says, why aren't I spending my elite tokens? Well, I do spend them, but
You're capped
currently
out on both green and blue.
Yeah, I see that. So I do need to spend some. Let's see if I can upgrade this guy a little more, right?
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm trying to save my pinks, though. I'm trying to save my pink ones because I'm working on... rank up. I'm working on those elite tuner cars, which I might just say screw it and not worry about those anymore, honestly.
Yep, that 1/4 of a bronze crate pull. Yes. 25 bronze keys.
I need something like 1,500 of these just to get the next upgrade on that stupid other thing. That other car.
Isn't it great? 25 bronze keys. Yes.
What about bronze keys?
You know, you hit rank 1,000, whatever. 25 bronze keys. Enjoy. You gotta love that.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so I'm making my car better, guys. So now I'm almost out of tokens, right? I can't spend any more of those, so... Alrighty. That's it for now. But I'll show you guys.
Thomas thought he heard gunshots, and it was a Supra with exhaust pipes.
A real Supra?
MK5 Supra, so that's a new one with the aftermarket exhaust backfiring. It does have a lot of burble even with the factory exhaust, so I'm not really surprised with the aftermarket it'll do that, but it still sounds kind of stupid. But
yeah, Bosco, I know I should definitely elite that thing. I've been working on finishing this, right? I need 1,500 of these tokens to get the final upgrade on this, so this is kind of what I'm saving them for. Is
wow, for the low price of $190, you can get those 1,500 tokens.
Exactly, it's crazy. But I've been saving this for what, like 4 months now, and I still don't have 1,500 of these things. I'm getting to the point where I'm just about to say screw it, because you know what? When this first came out, there was so many tokens being given out. Now it's almost like ran dry. So
yep. Well, no, the events gave out plenty of tokens to help you get through the initial part. But let's be honest here. If you got the Super Elite, that's the best of the Elite tuner cars so far, hands down. So it's not like you're missing out on anything at this point. The MK4 sounds great in theory if you ever get to it. It's a good car if you ever get it fully Elite. But, you know, you'll be grinding your behinds off for the foreseeable future trying to get there.
yeah.
Is it really fun or worth it? That's up to you.
Steven, no, I don't think any of the Camaros in this game are good at live racing, except for maybe the Copo Camaros are kind of cool, but most of the Camaros in this game, not so much, I don't think.
Most of the Camaros in this game are good at live racing.
They are?
Yeah, you got the
sure?
Under Pressure, you have the Dutch Boys.
Oh, I forgot
all those
about
Camaros,
those.
they're all badass cars, and they will ruin your day if you're not careful.
He's right. There's a few cool Camaros I forgot we had in the game.
Yeah.
I was thinking of, like, you know, the Boss Camaro and the Camaro SS and all. Most of them suck, but Max is right. There are a couple good ones, but Ashley's Camaro, no, not so much.
Yeah.
That one's not any good.
Yeah.
Matrix, how's it going?
Fast. Hey, Matrix, welcome. The Copo's fast, and the Copo's doesn't have too many gears. It can also be down tuned, just like most Camaros in the game. But ultimately, I think I have the most fun with like the Dutch Boys Camaro, the Uncle Sam, those cars.
Yeah.
Because they're they're dyno beaters. They're easily controllable, and they carry enough upgrade evo that they're not instantly at a disadvantage in the lobby. So those all add up to like a good live racer. And if you're smart, you'll never bet 200K against a Camaro. That's usually a bad idea. If I take a under pressure into a lobby to bet 200K, I'm probably running sevens in the 10-second lobby.
Yeah, 6 million. I really should start spending those tickets.
Valkyria, that's
the
one
tokens.
I was thinking of, Bosco. You're right. That one's also very good. That's the Valkyria is the Uncle Sam, isn't it? Or is that the Dutch Boy? Now I'm confused. One of these was the Uncle Sam, and the other one was the other one with the secondary purple color weird one. But they're both good.
But look at this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these cars that still need upgrades in order to finish that, and that's going to take like 5 years at this rate. Honestly. That's why I'm about to give up for it. I mean, this one's not even started. This one's at 3 stars. This one's at 3 stars. I mean, crap, just to get the orange token or the pink tokens to finish this one and this one is going to be unbelievable.
Yep. So Valkyria is the Uncle Sam. So I used the Uncle Sam version of that one. And then the Dutch Boys, you got the blue one and the red one, which is the same car really, but I used that as well. Both cars are the Valkyria is a little harder to tune. The Dutch Boys is easier to tune, and Under Pressure is just under Pressure is one of the original. But all of these Camaros are dangerous in live if you know how to control them. But yeah, I like the Camaros. I just don't use them much because I don't think it's very fair to use them. But that's just me. I usually come in there with the Camaros if I want to start beating up people for money. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have that Supra, guys. I would love to have that Supra, but it's just going to take years of grinding to get it. That's the problem. The pink and the gold tokens needed who knows how long.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about it. At this point, I've already made my peace with the whole elite tuners crap and moved on.
Yeah.
It's back burner stuff as far as I'm concerned.
Like Bosco says, he says I should just focus on the F1. He's probably right, to tell you the truth. I mean, the F1's one of the highest earning live racing cars in the game, so it's definitely good advice, Bosco. Definitely good advice on that.
And F1 beats everything in every lobby very easily once it's fully elite. Now, it's not going to win every race against every crazy down-tuned car out there. Your negative 999 tunes will always win at least once. But I'm talking about like regular repeated racing in a lobby. The F1 is, it's one of the top. It is the best McLaren. It is probably one of the top cars in the game, in my opinion. And I'm not a F1 like fanboy or anything, but I'm just looking at the stats and how the car works. It's one of the best cars in the game, period. So that's why you see them all the time.
You know what? Let's go into the shop and see how do we spend those tickets. Let's go out here and maybe I'll buy some pink ones, right? Why not? I was waiting to see. I think all the cars are now introduced for elite tuners. All right, I've actually been waiting just to make sure I didn't need to spend any of those tokens on a car.
Yep. Oh, Quinton's Camaro. That's another one. Yep.
That's actually a good
Camaros
one, yeah.
in the game. We have like probably 10 different Camaros in the game, and they're not all good, especially the lower tier ones. But
where is the darn thing?
Camaros are good.
For crap's sake!
Well, what are you looking for?
The stupid elite tuners. Is that it? There we go. See, I got 34,300 tokens. I've never spent one yet. So let's actually, I did spend
them
something.
Really is not beneficial, Danny. I mean, they're, I haven't seen them really give you any real use for those tickets recently.
Well, like I said, I was waiting to make sure I didn't need to buy a car with them.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of the road with that thing, though, so it's probably time to start thinking about strategically spending it.
Supposedly, the very last car released was this BRZ, so that was supposed to be the last one. I might as well spend them on tokens, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Sure.
There's a limit to how much you could buy in one day, though, so it's not like you can spend it all anyway.
Oh, it's going to let me buy it again. Sure, why not?
Yeah. I think 2 or 3 times it lets you buy each day. But it's like 2,000 tickets for 100 tokens. Well, it beats spending $30 for 100 tokens, so I'm not, not feeling too hard
for sure.
there. Hey, you might almost be at 1,500 now.
2,300 for 20 tokens? That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the Go tokens, but you got 34,000. Come on.
Yeah, I guess I'll buy some.
Oh, Snips never came back, so maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't come back. Hold on. Let me go look at my event hub. Maybe I'm thinking of different accounts and getting confused. Oh, wait. Again, I need to finish my little race here to check.
So those are all gone.
Hey, Melvin. Welcome to the stream. I am doing good. I think Danny's doing pretty good, too. Neither one of us is yawning constantly, so that's a good sign. I am hot, though. I'm burning up over here. I'm drinking, like, ice water to keep cool.
There was my fake yawn for you guys. But yeah, I'm not yawning today. Speaking of that, I'm about to get up and grab another cup of coffee here.
Oh my god, I just got 1 gold token from the Green Hell. I'm so excited. Woo! One gold token, baby. 1.
Woo!
Yes, Fred, that made my day. I'm not gonna have gold tonight.
There's Fred. There's Fred for you. Sometimes I'm starting to forget about Fred.
I know. Poor Fred. Neglected.
Yeah,
You're
Fred.
neglecting Fred. That is not right.
I know. For me, it's sip of coffee time here.
Yeah, let me go look at my token count. I think I have like 200 red, if that. So, my red token has been so low, I don't even bother with the Elite Tuner stuff. I haven't even built a 3rd group of cars. The like the Subaru, it's still Elite level 5 or something.
See, I got the Supra maxed out. I've got the Subaru maxed out. I've got the Lancer maxed out. For some reason, I got those ones all the purple stars. But most of those tokens all came from the events. And now that the events are pretty much over, good luck getting those pink and yellow ones.
Yeah. So, Trenton, with Tempest, there's the suggestion always is first be patient. Wait till you have the right cars, have them built before you tackle it again. There's no end to Tempest. I mean, and the boss cars really are not even anything to look into nowadays. Yeah. You collect them and put them aside. So
there's a couple boss cars that are nice. Most boss cars are pretty terrible in this game. But yeah, if you're stuck on Tempest, be very patient. Like Max said, it's all about waiting until you have cars that are fast enough. Like, one thing is, really, you should never lock a car into Tempest until it's already fast enough. Because you might lock something in, and then a month later, you're stuck. And the next thing you know, you have another car, and all of a sudden, you're like, oh man, I should have locked this one in because now this one's fast enough. Then you gotta waste your gold switching and stuff. But it's for the most part.
Check this out. My 1 gold token wasted on the cap because I already have 500, and I haven't been able to use a single gold token in the last 6 months to 8 months.
Well, that sucks, honestly. They should take the cap off of that. That's some crap. They have a cap. The cap is a crap. The cap is some crap.
Complete. Wait a minute. My reds are back, so I can buy them again with tickets.
Cool.
So they do come back.
I'll check back tomorrow or something.
Or maybe they take a little while to come back. It could be that. I don't know. I definitely bought the reds before, and they came back the second time I looked in there. So, you know. Yeah, so now I have a grand total of 700 red tokens. Yes. I'm rolling in reds.
Are you still racing now, Max? If so,
No, I was looking at my token count.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at my pink GTR here. Oh, they just made me an offer. You need 850 red tokens. We'll sell it to you for the cheap price of 75 bucks.
Boy, that's a bargain. What a deal. Man. Gosh, everybody's got to get that.
I got to jump on that. I got to jump on that deal. Let's see, 75 bucks only takes me a whole month of YouTube. At this point, actually more like 3 months of YouTube because I'm not making that many videos. You know, only 3 months of YouTube to pay me 75 bucks, so it's not bad. Yeah, YouTube will pay for it in like 90 days.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, that looks cool in pink. I don't know why, but that looked cool in pink.
That was the Mazda that you were looking at? That's my crew leader's car. Hold on.
I like that. That's better than mine. I might have to change mine to pink. Every once in a while I see a car in pink and I love it, but not usually.
All right, hang on. Let's go back in there and look again. Where is
my
it?
earphones are keep going crazy.
Yeah, that's my, hey, boss man's ahead of me. I need to catch up. All right. Yeah, that's the RX-7 with the old school front. He's using the same pink I'm using on the GTR. See?
Yeah,
you got the hot pink cars. Yeah. Wait, he's only ahead of me by, whoa. 1715. It looks like we're very close. Hold on.
I got the same setup basically, but mine's white.
Oh, I need 500 points to get past him. Hold on. All right, time to go to live racing.
I'm gonna.
Danny, we're stuck on your screen, man. I can't see. I see the YouTube is frozen on your screen.
Okay, here, let me switch to you, Max. All right, is that cool?
So let me go back in the crew garage so we can see the wonderful pink RX-7.
Sorry, guys.
There it is.
It just looks really cool with that front end. It reminds me, like, I don't know, it reminds me of like something somebody would have had back in the 1980s or something, you know?
Well, I mean, that front end looks like the old 70s Mazda. What's it like?
RX-3.
I can't remember the model, but it's a Mazda 2 or Mazda something.
I think it was the RX-3.
RX-3, yeah. It's an old style front. It's an interesting conversion, but the rest of the body doesn't fit it. Is my only, reservation about that look. So yeah, the 2000 GTR looks a little bit like that too. So yeah. So again,
that's my favorite body kit.
He's 500 points ahead of me. Not quite 500. It's actually more like 400 and change. I need to go and sneak past him real quick. Hang on. I hope he's not playing right now. Let me check my chat real quick. I don't think he's playing. If he doesn't know what's happening, I can sneak past him. Hang on.
Yeah, that's definitely the best body kit, I think.
All right, let me get on.
Is that your live racing car for the day? Nope.
No.
Guess not.
No, I don't use this one.
It's pretty decent from what I remember.
It's okay. Yeah, all my
Dyno
live
beater,
racers
though.
are now moved up here. In my best to make list. So for Nissan, I have gone with which Nissan? This one.
I tried really hard to find a good live racing setup for that RX-7 that didn't beat Dyno, and I couldn't really get it to work.
Oh no, my crew leader usually doesn't play this hard. He's been around a long time. He's getting tired of, but this season something's got him fired up. So I see him up in the parking spot. So I'm gonna go take it from him real quick. Yeah, it's all in good fun.
Bosco says it's a rule that you can't pass your crew leader.
Okay, I'm gonna try to just make a quick point here and bail. So I'm gonna challenge somebody who I think I have a better chance against. Yeah, the Valhalla is a great car. Oh, ouch! All right, All right,
Oh,
he
you're
may either
taking
get
it?
200,000
Holy
free
crap.
cash, or he's gonna give me a 200,000 free cash. We'll see how it goes.
Oh
The
man, Max
R34
is
does
gonna
not
take
beat
the
Dino,
race.
but it's not a bad car.
That looks nice in red, Max. I like that.
Yep, old man red. But it's a nicer old man red, so I like it.
Yeah, it is.
All right, he's not passing me yet, and I slow down. You have given Max the Gamer 200,000 on live stream. Thank you for the donation.
So do you have that car maxed out, or do you have it kind of set up as a with some missing parts and whatnot? Lower stage parts, I should say.
I have it on low performance point high evo setup on this car, which is one of my favorite setups. And I'm really desperately waiting to get to rank 35 elite because it'll make this car that much better. But as you can see, it's not terrible.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, a dyno buster will still kill me. This car doesn't really bust dyno.
Yeah.
But nah, he bet 200K. He's got money. All right. He wouldn't have. If it says all in and he had like 198K, I probably would have let him have it. But you know, if he has 200K to bet, he has 200K to lose. That's the way I see it. All right. All right.
Melvin says,
let's race.
"Please help me. What do you need help with, buddy?"
Help with cash. Pay me, please.
Oh yeah. I think we all need that sometimes.
Now this car, you know, in this lobby could be severely down-tuned with that negative 999 tune. Oh wait, this is a convertible. I'm not as worried. I have a chance.
Oh, he's gonna get rained on.
Now this is a top-end car. I know what it can do, but I'm not sure I'll necessarily lose to it. We'll see. Let's see how hard he pulls on me on the end, though. He will pull on me. Not quite that hard yet. I was able to slow down, so. All right. He may not be pushing very hard. That's a possibility. He did have a swap symbol on it.
But it's good to know that car does that. I haven't really played with that car much at all.
That convertible is pretty good. The Cabriolet. I actually had a few of those run pretty hard against me. There's your good old Supra, but this guy doesn't have enough stars, therefore shouldn't be too much trouble. 3-star is not really that strong yet against my little 5-star here. And this is only true with the Elite Tuner cars. Obviously, once you have a Elite up higher, they're far more effective in live. Not to say the Supra doesn't beat Dyno, but it just won't necessarily beat my Nissan.
Yeah, those Skylines are
trying hard.
Awesome.
All right, that's enough for now. I don't want to be in here ruining people's day. So, let me. Okay, I mean, I love the R34 GTR, one of my favorite cars in real life as well.
Yeah,
Bosco
sure.
sent me this video one in Tokyo. It just sounds ridiculous. It's so good, and it looks so good. It's the Nismo S tune, I think, which is you know what this is basically. But it's a Nismo S tune with the body kit. I think it's even might be this particular body kit. It had the winglets and stuff. It's just such a badass car. This one. Would love to have one. Never will likely have one, but you know, one of the few cars out there that I've truly desired to have in my garage. Okay, all right, enough with this. Let's let's move on to back to the game topics.
Steven, you got to get to a certain event on Elite Tuners before those come available, I believe. Or you could go into the dealership.
Yeah.
You could go into the dealership and click on Nissan, and there's a chance that it might let you buy one for gold or something. But I can't remember if they gave us that car for free or not. I don't think they did. I believe it was like a 3-day special where we got it for free, and after that, if you didn't get it, too bad. But yeah, you might be able to buy it from your dealership with gold.
Those additional fusion slots would make this car way more deadly in live. So I'm waiting for them. But this is my next car to Elite Foley when I get a chance. This guy right here. I picked this red because I have a car coming that's in this red. That's why I'm kind of trying to get my eyes used to that idea. That's why.
Kylo, I won't be finishing the Europe series. I don't have all those cars. I can't afford to buy them or even upgrade them, honestly. So the bigger events, most of the time, I don't get to do those just for the fact that it costs too much money for me. LX2000, what's up?
What costs too much?
Finishing those big events like the new Europe series from start to finish.
Oh God, I'm not. Like I said, I've already picked my battles in this event, and I'm not necessarily shooting for the F1 because I got that Indy car, and so far it's got like one fusion on it. So it's rather disappointing to me after going through all that to have a car I can't use. So.
Do we think the Elite Tuners dealership will go away at some point?
Well,
I don't think so. Maybe like years into the future, I don't know, but I think it's going to be here for quite some time.
Yeah. Oh, I crashed. That was good. Switch back to you. Back to you, Danny.
Hold on. I'm having an issue. There we are.
Let's play a little Macarena. Macarena.
Hey, Macarena. Yeah, I've been. What was funny is I was live racing my Bugatti Bulleye today, and I thought it was my mono, and I'm like, hey. I'm like, why isn't this car beating the crap out of the dyno like normal? And I was like, oh, I got the wrong car. Actually, I like Max's setup better than mine on this car.
I've always not been into what I consider to be rather gaudy looking body kits. I like body kits, but I like them subtle.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
The R34 is already a nice looking car. So, with the right hood, with the right little bit of extra, I think it looks just fine. I mean, this body kit you're showing, I don't have any objection to. I think it looks fine.
It does. It
doesn't have crazy front lip on it that makes it look weird. So, yeah, so this is a nice looking body kit as well.
That's the same body kit they had in the Fast and Furious movie, I do believe, the 9 West or whatever.
Would it be C West or the Ings plus
C
one?
West, yeah, C West.
C West, yeah, C West. It makes a nice body kit. So I have the C West Skyline from Fast and Furious. Unfortunately, it's not very good. It's a shame you can't mix and match the hoods to the body kits. That would have been nicer.
Yeah, that would be cool. Which body kit do you have on it, Max?
I have the Nismo. So that's the first one, the Nismo. Wait, it's after the C West. Never mind. It's not the first one. I take that back.
So there's the one Max has, and wait a second. Why is it saying add? I've already got that one. This game gets a little weird. But yeah, some of these body kits get kind of gross, I think.
I mean, the R34
That's
overall has more subtle kits.
Oh, I guess this is the one I have on. Never mind.
You got the Liberty one.
Wait,
what's it called?
Installed.
Oh, Sunline?
Yeah, Sunline Racing.
Okay. That's not a bad looking kit.
I thought I had the other one. They look almost alike. Now this thing, what is that? Like I wouldn't drive that in real life if you paid me. I mean, look
that's
at that
time
thing.
attack setup though. I think that's really for the track. You really can't use that on the street. I mean, maybe in Japan because they have really smooth roads, but you have to be crazy to try to drive that in the U.S. My local potholes could swallow that body kit whole. So
what gets me is you only have one color for your decals. I'm surprised they don't have anything other than just white on here.
I mean, like I said, they're trying, but they didn't add everything with a lot of variety. But this is not a bad looking body kit though.
Yeah, it's pretty
I have
much
Brian's
just
Skyline.
like
That's a beautiful looking car. I know the one that they're mentioning, the Fast and Furious blue Skyline. That's actually, hold on, let me pull that car up and switch my screen real quick. What makes that car stand out really is the combination of the wheels and the body kit. And that's a Nismo, also a Nismo S-Tune body. It's actually almost like a stock Nismo S-Tune with wheels. But it's a beautiful car.
Vicious Santos, hello, but please don't spam or somebody will time you out or maybe even block you. So no spamming, but very cool to see you, buddy.
Yeah, so if you want to switch to my screen, we can take a look at the Fast and Furious. That is the Nismo S-Tune Skyline with the Volks RE30 wheels, I think. I used to have a set of those wheels on my BMW, so that's why I kind of recognize the pattern. But this is a hot-looking Skyline. I mean, this thing looks really good. I was actually using the Nismo kit to try to duplicate a little bit of this car's look, but the little bump on the hood, I mean, it's just a beautiful car.
Yeah, you can get it pretty close to looking like this, but not quite.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get the exact look, but I like this car's look. I mean, this is why the license plate says I want one. And these wheels are about $2,000 a piece. You're talking about 10 grand in wheels, and then he's got the exhaust. I think there's engine upgrades in here. So,
you know what? YouTube actually deleted that guy's messages.
Oh, really?
If YouTube catches a spammer, YouTube will actually. You don't even need a moderator sometimes. But yeah, because
this is
usually if it's one of
definitely
the if it's one of the moderators, it always tells me who deleted the message. But nope, I think YouTube did that.
Yeah, well, SenSnips deleted them.
SenSnips got him. Okay.
No, he got him. I see a bunch of them all deleted by SenSnips. Is that guy blocked from the channel yet, or we just timed them out?
I guess when I'm on my streaming software, it also shows me the comments directly on it. I guess it doesn't tell me who did what on there. Interesting.
Yep. LFA, show the LFA. I have the white one that you paid for. Remember I did a video on pulling all the stage 6s?
Slow losing racer. How do you get the Nismo S-Tune?
Wait.
I'm not really sure actually.
Where is it? Should be after Lamborghini, right? Lexus, LE.
Max is more organized than I am.
Oh, I got another Fusion. Yes.
I'm too lazy to organize that garage.
I have beaten the Green Hell event, Trenton. I'm actually working on it on my main account now. I already beat it on my second account. So, did you have a question specific to that Green Hell event? Yeah, here's the LFA. I got a black one on my second account. That looks pretty good, black and red interior with, but the rims are silver, not the gray rims that would have looked better, like the gunmetal. I got the bright silver ones on that car. No, Trenton. Actually, the BMW could be stage 5 only as long as it's full fusion, except maybe you could take out those cheesy transfusions. That doesn't help. And then the rest of the cars can all be stage 5 for the most part, except for the SVR where I locked it in. I need at least 2 stage 6s, I think, to make it. In fact, I'm running it right now. Let me go back to the Green Hell. I'll show you what I'm facing so far at around race 40.
Now,
Old Man Burgundy. Bosco got the Old Man Burgundy color.
I'm pretty sure that Nismo S-Tune is kind of crappy.
Oh, the Brian's one? Yeah, unfortunately, it's not very good.
Yeah, the gray one. The gray one.
The gray one's pretty bad too.
It's got the gray and red on it.
Gray and that one, the tier 4. That's the R33. Yes, unfortunately, that's not very good either.
Is there more than one S-Tune? Do we have more than one S-Tune?
We have an R34 S-Tune. That's Brian's car. And then you have the R33 S-Tune, which is the
BCN R33. Yeah. But that one's pretty terrible, actually.
Yeah, they're all kind of iffy.
Okay,
The Tier 4
Comet
definitely
says,
is kind of iffy. So
should he work on elating the NSX-R or the Toyota GR Supra?
yeah, well, the NSX-R is pretty good on RP, but the Supra is not bad either. Just low on RP is the problem.
I think the Supra gets pretty nice RP.
I'm not getting that much out of it. I mean, if you're running it in the 8-second and up lobby where it's almost fully, it's more upgraded, sure, you can get about 1,300 and change like typical Tier 5, but it's a 5-star Purple Star. You would expect more out of it. Now, I know
on
that
stage 4. I run on mine on stage 4, and it seems to get pretty nice RP.
You should get about 1290 RP at stage 4 without a wild card, which isn't that great. Well, it's not bad, but it's, it could be a lot better. So
I remember mine getting like 1350 or something like that.
Now, Melvin's asking a question. I'd have to
check,
back.
But the one good thing about the Supra, though, is it's going to earn more game cash than the NSX-R. In my opinion, they're both really cool cars, but I mean, if your main goal is only for live racing, they're both really good.
Yeah, I mean, all right, so Melvin's talking about the 992, 911. He wants a tune, but he only has 90 fusions on it. That's a Tier 5 car with like 128 fusion slots, right? And you have 3 S6s, but I don't know which ones they are. It's going to be real hard for me to give you a tune that's going to be viable without knowing exactly what the car's set up to be.
Now, I did a video on that where I tried to make it low PP high Evo. I showed stage 5 and stage 6 tunes on it. You might want to check that video out. I don't know if that'll help or not, but
you can run that car with very low upgrades, and it'll come out with super high Evo, but the shifts are insane. Or you can run it a little more, a little more upgrades and a little less insane, and still do pretty well. So it's really, but 90 fusions is hard for me to tell you because I don't know which 90 fusions you have and what you have missing. That makes a big difference.
As far as Noro Super, I've never messed with that car yet. I'm not even sure how that car's, I'm not really sure how we're going to get that or when it's going to be released into the game, honestly.
Or if it's going to get released. It probably will, but
I think there's going to be a big Finale event. My understanding is there's going to be a big Elite Tuners Finale event, and that's going to be the main prize for it. But I heard that's not going to be around for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure.
Trenton, if you've got the cars, the Green Hill is worth competing. I mean, it's a lot of prizes and game cash and this and that. Plus, you get a prize car, even though it's not a great prize car. It's something. So, I mean, if you got the cars and they're already upgraded, you might as well do it. That's my opinion on that one.
I mean, it depends on what you want to do. Again, the Porsche is a tricky little bugger because if you put the final drive one notch higher than it needs to be, it goes down like over 1,000 Evo and can go into the negative 999 territory. So the part upgrade versus the fusions versus the tune really makes a big difference on that car.
Yeah.
I have mine tuned where I'm carrying the Evo I need, and it still beats Dyno by a ton. It's really good setup for me. I've been using it in the I forgot what lobby it is, 10 seconds something lobby. So
Vinicus, buddy, if you want your car to be faster on something like the Supra, that's one of the Elite Tuners cars. So you've got stage 6 parts, you've got fusion parts, and you have the Elite upgrades, okay? So adding fusions to stage 6 always make it faster, and then you can unlock even more fusion parts with the Elite upgrades. And it's also tuning and shift patterns. So those are all the things. Basically, the parts you have installed, All right, the tuning, the shift pattern on those cars, unlocking the extra fusions all make it faster. Now, having a car maxed out and making it as fast as possible doesn't always make the car better. Like, there's a lot of cars that I prefer not to have maxed out. Some cars perform worse once you max them out. Like, sure, they might be faster, but they might not be as good at other things when maxed, which is kind of a weird deal on this game. So, top speed, you know, how fast it crosses the finish line, all that stuff isn't always everything. It just depends on what you're trying to do with the car.
Yeah. Now, to answer some of the questions I saw regarding S6s, for the Jaguar, I would say yes, you need S6s, mainly because that car sucks without them. The other cars that I have locked in here, every single one of these so far is only at S5. And I'm pretty confident I can make it through the entire event without S6s on them, because I've done it already.
That would be sweet, actually.
You know, the only car that I had on the other account when I raced it that was full of S6s was the Jaguar, but that one was missing pretty much, you know, 30-40% of the epic fusions too, but it happened to have the stage 6s. On this one, I have full fusion, 2 of the strongest stage 6s installed, and I think it's enough to get me through. So that's what I'm kind of banking on, is that I will get through without stage 6s on the other stuff. The only one that's a question mark still is this guy here. I may need 1 stage 6, but I got a body when I was running through the event, so I have a body S6. The car's maxed. I just downgraded it to kind of make this more interesting for myself, is all it is.
Slow says you need stage 6 on the GP.
Nope, no you don't. Not if you lock it in the second lock-in. You do not.
Are you sure you were driving it properly? I don't know.
I mean, if you're talking about that 150 mile per hour speed trap, it's just a tune. It doesn't need a stage 6 to pull it off.
That car's got a really different shift pattern than most of the lower tier cars, so you might want to look that up too, just in case that's your problem.
Yeah, I finished the event already once with the stage 5 only mini GPs locked in the second slot, so I know it's doable. In fact, I recorded it, so I may actually go back to that recording and see what exactly was the most challenging. But I think, well, the relay. Remember, the relay is not based on one car. So
yeah.
If your other cars are a little faster, you'll beat the relays. That's where I said the Jaguar is really the one that needs some stage 6, because it can really do a pretty decent quarter mile if you do that, and then you can make it right through. It's still going to be kind of a tough race, but it'll make it.
Yeah, one car doing poorly on a relay, don't worry about it. Unless you're all your cars, because most of the time you're going to have one that destroys the enemy, or the opponent, I should say. And then, yeah.
Yeah. The BMW does not need any stage 6s. It's fast enough, in fact, I think, to beat Tempest 3 without stage 6s, based on what I'm seeing. But don't quote me on that, because I haven't played with it. But it's, stage 5, it's like a 8-point-something car, so there's no issues.
Yeah, I was playing with it this morning on stage 5. I can't remember exactly what it ran on stage 5, but it was definitely 8-point-something. Pretty fast car, actually.
Yeah. So, it's, again, the M4 is a good, from what I can tell, it's a decent car. The other M4 wasn't bad either.
Yeah, it was okay.
So this one obviously should be good.
They don't really beat Dino by much, though. That's the only issue I see with it.
Yeah, none of these newer cars, they're making a point to release cars that do not crush Dino. I noticed that the developers are very careful. The developers have been very careful in the way they set up these cars now to make it so that the evil drop doesn't come so easily. Of course, no matter how much they program that, depending on how they end up programming the car, it still happens with some cars. So just up to us as players to find the spot, that's all. Yeah, as you can see, I'm up to race 50, and pretty much everything's a breeze.
Yeah, so far I've made it up to race 70. And most of my cars were pretty highly upgraded, but I've just breezed through it like it's nothing so far.
Yeah, so most of the people start to get stuck around these. And then the real hurdles are this one, this one, this one, that, and maybe that. So, and there's usually like race 71 might be a challenging race depending on how built your car is. But I can tell you for the most part, it's been just kind of a breeze, you know, to kind of get through this. Now, if you're missing a ton of fusions, which most newer players would be, then it wouldn't be so easy. It's actually pretty hard.
As far as getting a lot of money, I mean, it took me about 3 years to get 60 million game cash. And what I did is I only upgraded the Prestige Cup car every season and maybe one other car occasionally. And I was as stingy as I could be, raced a lot. It takes a long time to save up a lot of money on this game.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I always tell people why I exclusively race in Tier 5 in live is because every penny counts, okay? If you're making 12K versus 8K every live race, that adds up over the span of 200 live races that I tend to do at a time. So, you know, drawing one wild card, that's a few 100,000 cash difference, if not more. So over time, and again, everything's long term is how things add up. If you play enough and you're not spending, the cash really can get really high. I know guys that barely spends and play a lot, they're sitting on 200-300 million cash. So yeah, it is possible.
AC, what's up, buddy? He says, when tuning the 992, what part should I tune first? Trans, tires, or NOS? 992. If I remember correctly, that one was tires first, transmission second, and NOS last.
I don't have a pattern with that. I just kind of play with all of it back and forth to try to find what I like. But the biggest influence on Evo jumps would be transmission, of course, in relation to tire generally. Okay, if you have a lot of grip, your transmission will be set at a different spot than if you have very little grip. But that's normally what I see. It's you know, a combination of tire and trans, and then you just finish it off with the nitrous.
I imagine you're trying to tune it for the fastest time. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to tune it for as well, but...
Yeah, it really depends. If you're tuning for a speed trap, it's one thing. If you're tuning for something else, it's different. So,
but on mine, I bring the tires down to about 8 psi. I bring the final drive over till it hits the highest Evo, and then the nitrous. So, I do the nitrous last.
Okay, I mean, you know, it's hard to say. Now, somebody saying that the Mini Cooper's faster if I go right to 5th gear. I'll try that. Mine's at stage 5 only versus the Foley Max. So the Foley Max shift patterns sometimes falls on its face with a less upgraded car, but it doesn't mean that you're not right. It may still work with even with a lesser upgraded car. So I'm going to go ahead and try that when I pull up the Mini again. Let's go race. Right now it's still the Jaguar.
I think we have a Brazilian conversation over here.
Oh.
So Felipe and Vinicus are over here talking in Brazilian. I don't know. Are you guys talking about us behind our back? Because we can't read that. He said yes, they're talking about us behind his back. Oh, man. What kind of horrible stuff are you guys saying about Max? I want to hear the gossip.
Me. If I don't understand it, it doesn't hurt my feelings. You have to make sure I understand it to hurt my feelings. Otherwise, I don't care.
It's Portuguese. Oh, okay. Portuguese. Gotcha.
Yeah, Portuguese is not same as Spanish. Spanish-speaking people cannot understand Portuguese. Well, not fully. I think there's some crossover, but it's not the same.
Heck, I can barely understand English.
English? What do you mean English? I don't speak English.
That's what I grew up on, and I'm still probably pretty bad at it sometimes. I guess I'm okay at it, you know.
That's it. Bunker Spy's at it. He's poking at you. Where's Fred? Where's Fred? Fred needs to scream.
You tell him, Fred.
Yeah, Fred.
You tell him,
Defend
Fred.
Daddy's honor.
Get him, Fred. Get him. Get him.
Yeah, Bosco, English is easy until you come to the U.S. and try to speak it. And then all the people give you the funny looks. What the hell are you saying, son? I don't know what the hell's coming out of your mouth, but ain't no English.
Portugal 62. What's up, buddy? So it's 6:47. This stream is going by fast today.
Oh yeah, the time's going by. Oh, finally, I got to the mini. Jeez, took forever for another one to pop up.
So,
that shift pattern. Oh wait, it is a quarter mile. Okay. I could do this.
Sunday,
so skip the fourth and nitrous. All right.
This Sunday, guys, I'll be racing the Sesto Elemento on the live racing stream.
Ooh.
Some people were requesting that. So I put it on stage 5, and I think it runs like a 10.2 or something on stage 5 only.
Was that faster? I didn't keep track of my other time. So I don't know if it's faster. I don't know, guys. I'm lost.
Apple, hello? Trying to get a good shifting for your Supra. Alright, I think it changes a little bit between 5 and stage 6. So try something like launch, instantly shift to the second, instantly shift to the third, and hit your nitrous on fourth. I have a whole video about it, honestly. I can't really remember the difference between the stage 5 and stage 6. It's been so long since I've driven it normally. I don't usually try to get the fastest time out of my Supra.
The Elite Tuner Supra?
I would imagine so. There are a lot of Supras. You're talking about the GR Supra from Elite Tuners, bud?
I would assume so, but I'm just making sure.
Because, yeah, I actually forgot. We do have a crap load of Supras they recently added, so...
Oh, nitrous is in 5th. Okay. All right. Let's go nitrous. So, let's just say I made it through the event without knowing how to shift the mini GP, so I think you should do okay.
Yeah, it's a really weird shifting little car, actually. I think you shift into 4th. You get into 4th really quickly and nitrous on 5th or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't played with it, to be honest. I just use whatever shift pattern that gets me through the event, and then I worry about it if I get stuck.
Yeah. I do that too until I get stuck. Then I'm like, better look it up and refresh my memory on how to drive this one. We've gotten lazy, Max. We've gotten lazy on our shift patterns for events. Used to be I would look up every car beforehand and refresh myself on the shift pattern. Now I just run it till I get stuck and then I look.
Oh, the MK5 Elite Tuner's good for 6.9 something, I think. I mean, it's something like 6.9 something. Yeah, I mean, if you upgrade it to a certain point, it's going to go a lot faster. But fully elite and upgraded, it's definitely 6.9 something. Or 6.9. So I think 6.97 or something like that.
But yeah, I'm planning on doing the last 10 races of this on a video. I'm going to record it. Heck, I might even set mine back to stage 5 for the video as well.
Yeah, I'm going to record probably the last 10-15 races as well. It actually gets slightly challenging around that point, but up to that point, as you can see, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing.
Yeah,
and I'm basically just breezing through this. We'll go back and I'll show you guys the cars are on stage 5. I mean, it's not the only one is the Jaguar has 2 strong stage 6s because I expect it'll need it. But other than that, it's all stage 5 cars. This one's 10.0 something dyno. The Mini, I forgot what the Mini is. I have no idea.
So I don't have to make a War Robots video tomorrow for my other channel. So I figure tomorrow is going to be a good day because the way this works with all the relays, the last 10 races are probably going to take 40 minutes.
I think it took me about 2 hours and change to finish the event. I mean, with the interruptions, my dog interrupted me for at least 10 minutes. He came over, bit me, and said, "Hey, I need to go for a walk. Damn it!" I was like, all right. Don't bite me in the private spot. I'll walk you. He's got me trained. He just comes over and tells me what to do. You, human, bring me out. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people don't drive that little Mini correctly and they think it sucks. But if you drive it right, it's actually an amazing little car.
What's amazing is I don't know how to drive it, and I think it's awesome. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. And then I'm not even shifting it right.
It's launch, second, third, fourth. Real quick like that, from what I remember.
I don't know how to drive
second,
this,
third,
but
fourth.
this car is
second,
awesome.
third, fourth. Get up there.
Car is
Get
awesome.
on. Second,
Awesome.
fourth. I can't talk that fast, guys.
My bet is in someone else's hands. I sold it. So I am no longer a Corvette owner. All right.
Owen, buddy, thank you. Owen says, hit that like button, guys. If you don't mind, we would definitely appreciate that a lot. Also, we're coming towards the end of the stream, so Max is probably going to have to hop off here pretty soon, but make sure you guys subscribe to Max if you don't mind. All right, he comes on here to help you guys out, and probably about every 15 minutes or something, the bot posts a link to his channel.
Yeah. Alex BK, I have trans and nitrous on this car, which are both very strong stage 6s. In fact, trans, I think it's one of the strongest for this F-Type. Surprisingly better than, I don't know if it's better than body, but I think it is. So at stage 5 only, it was dynoing 10.7. I'm dynoing 9.7 with just 2 stage 6s. So that tells you, how strong they are.
There's a link to Max's channel, everybody. Please click on that and hit subscribe. We would definitely appreciate that a lot. Danny and Max, what's the fastest car you have ever seen? Well, I think it was probably when I was at the racetrack when I was 14 or 15, the Top Fuel Dragsters. That's the fastest thing I've ever seen in real life.
Yeah, Top Fuel Dragsters, jet cars. I had when I was at the drag strip, they did the jet car demo, and the thing looked like it didn't even work very hard, and it was doing some crazy quarter mile. But it was so loud while they were boosting up the jets, because they do that thing where they hit the afterburner a few times, and the whole place is rumbling from it. It's crazy.
I don't know if I've ever seen a jet car or not. They look pretty cool. Alex says, can I finish the Green Hell with nitrous and turbo?
Depends on where you have it locked in, I think. It really depends on the challenge. If you locked it in spot number 3 like I did, there's a chance if your other cars are a little stronger for the relays, I think those 2 stage 6s can get you through the speed traps. Oh, 5th lock-in actually isn't that bad, Alex, because 5th lock-in, it doesn't give you a stage 6 as a reward, and race 79 really wasn't as well. No, wait a minute, race 79 was pretty challenging, but the Evora did it on stage 5, so with nitrous, there's hope you can do it with stage 6 nitrous. Yep.
Thomas, be nice, buddy. I live in the United States in Ohio.
I'm in PA. So, good old Pennsylvania.
It's
Where it
all
hit
hilly.
102 today. Unbelievable. At least in my car, it says 102. I think it's actually 90 something. The car was just hot from the sun.
Could be.
Yeah. It likes to tell you it's a lot hotter than it is.
I always wonder how accurate those thermometers in the cars really are.
They're accurate until they melt down. Then they're not accurate anymore.
Owen's in PA as well.
Wow. Nice.
John says, where in PA, Max? Well,
Philadelphia, actually.
Do you watch that show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, actually.
That's a crazy show.
For someone who lives in Philly, I don't watch any shows that involve Philly much. I think the closest movie that I watched that was relative to Philly was 12 Monkeys. And then I watched what's that other show called? Movie, Shazam, which was supposed to be in Philly and was filmed in Canada because the buses didn't even look right.
Interesting.
So
that was a cool movie, though. I liked it.
Yeah. Lancaster, yeah, that's not far from me. I'm only about an hour from Lancaster. In fact, I got my puppy from out near Lancaster. So.
See, the problem is meeting with your fans. There would always be that one crazy guy that, for some reason, wants to kill you or something.
Hello, Danny. I'm here to kill you.
You know, the 20,000 of you guys would be okay, but there's the one guy that I beat in a live race one day that wants his revenge or something. You know what I mean?
That's always something like that going on out there. Some crazy stalker guy. Now,
my neighbor's kids brought some people over to my house one day because they were Danny Lightning fans. They're like, I looked out the window. I think I was washing a couple of dishes, and I see the little neighbor kid yelling, come out to the door. So I walk out there. He's like, hey, this is so-and-so. They're here to meet you. They love your YouTube channel, and they just smiled and waved. I tried to talk to him, and they just kept smiling and waving.
We're so happy to see you. Oh, wait a minute. This is why I'm having some hard time
Tracy
with that.
says he would be that crazy guy that tries to kill me. Well, Tracy, I'll remember that. Next time you come through the area, I'll be sure not to invite you over.
I'm going to hide when I hear about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th gear. Okay. I'm going to hide when I hear about people coming. They're coming. I'm going to go hide now. Wait, off. Okay. Let's test this. I just need to hit 174, right? So it shouldn't be that bad.
Tracy's one of the guys that I play War Robots with. He's on my team over there for War Robots. I don't know if he wants to kill me in real life or just on the game or what, but now I'm a little scared.
I'm gonna get you. All right, now I can do 180. All right, good. So I'm gonna go back and beat that speed trap now. See, I mean, that it says extreme, but you know, this car again is such a great speed trap car. It really isn't that difficult to take care of it. It's not as good as sprint car, unfortunately, which is what makes it tough to use for Tempest, but it's still good. Let's go ahead and beat that extreme speed trap. Now, I'm coming up on that mini GP speed trap. It's like 158 mile per hour. That requires slight tuning change if you have it set for max evo, but not too difficult to beat either.
Ron Galort, have a great night, buddy. We will catch you later.
There we go.
Saturn, pretty much anything. I think my Sesto, let me check it out. I think it's running a 10.2. Let me double check on that. So if you can tune something to run around 10.2-ish. I'm going to make sure that's correct.
0.2. Oh, that's a rough lobby to be in.
10.2?
I like that lobby. Oh, yeah.
Why is it rough?
10.2 is where the NSXR is really strong, where a lot of the semi-decent low performance point high evo cars are all falling into, where my LB Aventador falls into. That's a very competitive lobby. It's going to be tough.
10.2 exactly, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. Gonna be rough.
I got the car tuned, so I think if I don't shift into the last gear, it runs just a little teeny bit slower than 10.2. So we'll see what happens, right?
Yep. Now the beauty of the Mini GP is it's actually pretty quick. I missed it by 1 mile per hour. Used nitrous too early. All right, hold on. Let's redo that. Son of a. Ooh.
I'm gonna go take it to a live race right now. I'm only gonna do like 1 or 2 just to see if it wins or not.
All right, now I got this. I wasn't paying attention, and my car tops out at 157. That's so wrong.
Oh man!
I thought I tuned it properly. It says 158 here, but it's 157.6. All right, hold on. Need to knock the final drive back like 0.1 or 1 notch.
Sometimes it kind of rips you off. You know what I mean?
The display rounds up, but not the actual race. So you know they get you with it. Wait a minute, wrong car. Hold on.
Now Boss goes over there talking some trash.
Yeah, lots of trash going on. Lots of trash talking flying around. Wait, I thought the GP was near. Oh, that's it.
So I didn't get my start right, and I got my butt kicked.
Wait.
John, unfortunately, we've never figured out tricks on pulling the gold crates. As far as we know, we haven't cracked the algorithm, so no one's ever figured out how to get the gold cars out of the crates easily, unfortunately.
All right, stage
I wish
5.
we did, but it almost always takes all 7 tries or whatever.
All right. Oh yeah, I have it on too high. This is my problem right there. Now we got it. Okay. Time to go back and beat that speed trap.
I've seen 1 or 2 YouTubers claiming they had gold tricks, and I tried them before. Never worked for me.
CSR2 math is hard. CSR2 math is pretty crazy. 2 + 2 = 10, as long as you're paying us. Or if you're not paying us, 2 + 2 = 0. Haha. All right, here we go. All right, this should now be easy peasy.
Yeah. I just won. I ran a 10.218 and I won. Against the guy in a TVR Griffith.
Oh.
He re-challenged me, guys. Let's see what happens.
You want to jump to your screen? I mean, unless people still want to see me finish the next race or not. So, I think we got one more speed trap coming up. It's 3 in a row speed traps. Boom, boom, boom. Which one is this one? Oh. I'm at lock-in. I'm good. I'm at lock-in with the relay. This is where I put the Evora in. Don't put the wrong Evora in. Put the right one with the upgrades. All right, so from here on, it's you're not really getting any real challenges until 72, and then it's 76 and 79. But it's 7 o'clock, so my time is up. You know, my outfit's about to turn back to a white beater and burlap shorts. Okay, my suit's about to change, and my Corvette's gonna turn back into a Yugo. So I need to go.
Wow, I'm having crazy game glitches. It's like person after person is trying to challenge me, and like one car pops up, and then the screen starts spinning, and then the next car pops up, and then the next one, and then the next one. I've never seen anything like this before, but that was a crazy glitch. Like it was just like one person after another was challenging me, but nobody could connect. And then it was just cycling.
You. It's actually because you lagged coming into the lobby. So it's just doing catch up at that point. It's like, oh, all this stuff you missed in the last minute and a half.
All I know is I've never had that happen before, but it went nuts for a minute.
Does that look right? That doesn't look right. Is that the right car? Because my Mini GP doesn't usually look like a Lexus.
That's the... Oh, wait a second.
The magical LFA.
That's the Nürburgring car right there.
Yeah. Oh, and I was hoping the glitch would just give me the Nürburgring car. I would be happy. I'd be like, oh yes, free Nürburgring car. No, you're
Thomas
screwed.
says, Danny, did you go? What do you mean, Thomas? Did I go where? LJ555K Gaming, what's up, buddy? Unfortunately, it's time for us to end this stream, but guys, thank you all so much for coming out. I think Max is about ready to get out of here. He's got to go attend to his dog and stuff, and I need to make some food. I am starving. I'm like starving Marvin over here. I will say that much.
All right, Owen, one last question. Let's hear it. Bye. Bye, Santos. Bye.
Again, here's a link to Max's channel, guys. Please subscribe. He's got really awesome stuff on his channel.
How do you get the LFA? Well, you can pull it from gold keys for the gold star version. You could buy the purple star version, and then you have to win the Nürburgring edition. So the easiest and most accessible way right now is the gold key.
Later, Vinicus Santos. Have a great day.
Portugal, you're probably going to need more fusions. There's very little you can do with these time-based races that are upgrade based. So either you have to have enough upgrades, or you can try to look up some ship patterns and stuff to help, but you really need enough upgrades.
Very true. Shift pattern and a good tune definitely helps, but
I don't think my Evora is on the right tune here. I may have to go back and look. That does not look right.
No, that didn't quite seem proper, did it?
Yeah, that sounds too low a final drive. You can see the lag in the gearing. So, well, I'll record the rest of these for you guys, and I'll upload a video probably tomorrow. I doubt I'll get to do it today. And you guys, and again, you'll see how far I can get with stage 5 only on 4 cars out of the 5 lock-ins. Okay. Owen, no, I did not see what you said. Let me roll back up real quick, because I think they were busy timing out somebody, and we missed your question. Nope, I just see one last question, and then that was it. And then the next one was you saying, did you see my question? So what is the question?
Clavi, I've never heard of that glitch. No. He says you can skip the duality and go right to the Evo. Never heard of that before.
It's already fixed, so it's too late now to try it. Okay, let's go put this car to stage 5 so we can do the video later.
Everybody, thank you all so much for coming out, guys. We really appreciate you all. You know, these streams are always a lot of fun. You guys are awesome. Moderators, thank you very much. You guys are all amazing. All right, I'll be back Sunday with a live stream where we do the live racing. Remember, we're going to have a 10.2 on the dyno time, so if you want to try and live race me, get your car set up to run in the 10.2 lobby. So if it runs 10.2 or just a little bit slower, you'll probably be able to find me. Should be pretty fun. We got Max over here tuning this car. He's got a 12.5. Uh-oh. Oh man, he's going crazy with those tires.
Yeah, usually this is what I'm talking about. You play with the one part and then you play with the other part. I'm not even trying to really tune it too hard, but yeah, 12.4. It beats dyno, so this should run like 12.2. And again, the speed trap is going to be 199 miles per hour for race 79, which this should be able to do pretty easily. So again, that's stage 5 and you should have no issue.
Slow losing racer, even though you might be going broke upgrading that Evora, it's a awesome car. Awesome
very
car.
Good car. Best Lotus in the game, in my opinion. So, you know, definitely. And you can spend a lot of game cash in this game really, really fast.
Cool, Saturn.
If you're not careful, you can spend it all really fast.
Oh
my
yeah.
Blackboard got wiped out again.
Mine does that all the time.
I know. So thank you guys for joining us. I really got to go. Appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out with us. I love it. And I know Denny enjoys it as well. And we look forward to next time.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, I spent about 40 million game cash in, what, a month and a half with all those events and elite tuner cars and stuff. It was pretty crazy. But yep, guys, thank you all so much. You're all amazing, and we will catch you next time, all right? Hope to see you guys on Sunday. If not, we'll see you around the videos and stuff in between then, and y'all have a great day. Lightning out.